guys, what I really want to be doing is coming on here and saying, guess what? I figured it out. Celebrate with me. I have the keys and the codes. I've actually shaped and formed myself into the unique key that I am, and I fit into that hole that my higher self is said to go into, and voila, the doors opened wide. Nothing got in the way. And all of my allotments, all of my birthrights that have been supplanted from me have been returned. I have been restored. And I'm here to share with you my experiences to help you on your journey. But like so many today, I'm only able to say and to share that I have not given up. Even though I have felt like giving up on some days and like I've hit rock bottom and I've lost the meaning and purpose and direction in life, I have not given up. I know that I still have air in my lungs and my heart is still beating, and I still have this body, this vessel, in which I think as people, we have been led into many different directions, and we don't actually realize and appreciate what we have until it's gone. And so my focus lately has been on really nourishing my body and activating my energy centers. Now, first, what I'm learning is that we need to buffer these. So I just ordered some raw crystals. They're chakra crystals, so they're different colors for each chakra and different energies related to each one to help to buffer my chakras, so that when my kundalini awakens and rises up, then nothing's going to go awry, because as these chakras start to turn like they're supposed to, it can be a little bit like there needs to be some oil given, and they're kind of like and so I want to make sure that I am gaining knowledge that will help me, because sometimes we push open doors or pry open windows that can actually lead us into more pain and suffering. And so knowledge is wisdom. As for making sure that I am aware of what I put into my body, like eating and what I watch and what I listen to, what I put on my body, I continue to try to be as conscious and aware as possible. And I do know there's more detoxing to do, but I'm patiently loving myself awake. And so I'm going to be guided to some more information about what to do and what herbs to use that can help me, because I've been learning from Dr. Morse for a long time, but I don't ever want to stop in one place. And so I believe that there are other sources that I will be led to from within that can help me to activate. I know that we are the supreme beings, and I don't go outside of myself anymore for seeking external gods or any type of sources, idols, entities, authorities. Instead, I continue to go inside, and I know what's important is knowing thyself. And I also know the highest maxim is all is self. I am actually projecting, we are all projecting into the world what is going on internally within us. And there's also collectives out there that show a lot of what has happened throughout time that needs to be healed and let go of, so that we are able to rise up to higher grounds. These lower chakras keep us bound and in contracts that do not evolve us and grow us if we stay there forever, So, I'm going to have to learn these life lessons sometime. And so for me, I want to learn them now. And this is a university. This planet is here to teach us life lessons. And so when I feel like I'm at rock bottom and I feel like giving up, I have to remember that I am, a light for others, or I can be darkness. And for my children, even though our relationships are not what I want them to be, my life still speaks to them. They are clones of me. I've given them all of my DNA, and I want to do what I can do to help guide them and lead them in this world to these higher grounds, and to not be perpetuating this never-ending cycle, this Groundhog's Day that I have been feeling so much over the last couple years. Like, I've been seeing it very vividly, that I've been here before, I've experienced these same things before, and in certain situations when I see the patterns and I know how I'm going to react because I've done it over and over again, I can be more aware and conscious and take a different path that can help me later on. It's going to help me then, but it's also going to help me later on, because those patterns will eventually go away. So what I want to say is, lastly, is that it's important for us to get tapped into our uniqueness, our gifts, and our talents. And sometimes they feel like, you know, they're hidden from us. And it's been hard for me to really recognize what it is that brings me joy, because I have been in these lower realms for so long. And so what I did is I kind of went back and I started thinking about what did I used to enjoy as a child, and some of that was music. I used to play the clarinet, the saxophone, and the trombone for a couple of years. So when I watched the Soul Surfer, she had a ukulele, and I just thought, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I want to learn to play that. And so my mother-in-law got me a ukulele for my 42nd birthday, which was November 5th, which brings me into something else I am starting to learn more about slowly, but looking up at the stars to tell me more about who I am and my purpose and my meaning, so that I can have direction and also to know what's going on in the world. So that's been very important in my life path. So what I can do in order to fulfill what I came here to do. But back to our uniqueness, we each have that. And so take some time to kind of sit and to think about those things. Like, I like activity. I like gymnastics. I coached soccer for a couple of years. I trained horses just as a kid and stuff so I could ride them. I played tennis just for fun with my family, going to the beach, going to Silver Creek Falls, being connected with nature. As a kid, I used to climb trees and do different things like that all day long, just kind of playing and trying to think what else. You know, just looking at those things. I used to love to write too, but my schooling, my graduate degree and undergraduate really took that out of me, and that joy that I used to get from that. So maybe at some time a spark will be reignited inside of me to write, because people used to say I was a good writer. I just had to regurgitate so much stuff that I just writing is more like a chore now. And so I think this is it. Yeah, you guys, that's what I wanted to come on and say. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this video just playing a couple of songs that I've been practicing. I only have a little under a week of practice time in, and about 7 to 10 hours. And so you may want to just hit the, if you're still here anyways, you might want to turn off the video, because I am a beginner, and so trying to get my ukulele completely tuned and also hitting the right notes or the left notes or the, however you want to say it, balanced notes, to not be into dualism, is sometimes a challenge for me. So this truly is about being whole and balanced and in the higher vibrations, you guys. And we can do this by tapping into those gifts and talents that we have, and also using these bodies. These bodies are here for us, and they are our spaceship out of here to the higher dimensions that we can't see with these carnal eyes. Okay, this is truly about the spiritual. So not everyone believes that, and that's fine. What resonates with you, take what, speaks to your heart. And the other stuff, leave behind. There's lots of people out there at different places in this walk. And so I never want to push my beliefs or my spiritual knowing on anyone else. I just want to be, walking with others in unity, and being able to help our families to get to a higher ground of meaning and purpose in life, to live out our fullest potentials, and to heal Mother Earth, because right now she is having birth pains. She is going through labor at this time, or birth pains, and so we really need to be knowing that we're connected with everything, and not seeking external, things in life. It's time to be simple in our life and to go back to our roots, you guys. That's truly what I have been taught over these last couple years. And so when it feels like you are at rock bottom, you guys, know that it's not the end, it's the beginning. And I'm going to keep reminding myself this as well. Pick up a ukulele, do yoga, do dancing. I used to do talent shows and all kinds of stuff. Whatever it is maybe you used to do as a child, those are things that bring you joy when the time passes and you don't even realize it. That is it, you guys. Just like Tinkerbell picking up that hammer. She was a tinker. And for the longest time she tried to turn from it. She wanted to be everything else. But your uniqueness will show its way, and that's kind of what I am realizing, even though the notes that I'm hitting may say to you, keep looking, but I'm not going to give up, you guys, because this is a process, and we're going to get there. So I love you guys, and thanks for watching. Namaste to you. Alright, you guys, this is the Beatles, Let It Be, and it's still Bernadette Teaches Music, so here we go.
Well, let me know by giving this one a thumbs up. Okay, we are starting on C. This is the intro. 1, 2, ready, go.
the solo part. I kind of got all messed up, but out of tune in many of the notes, but getting there. So anyways, this will be great for me coming back on and just seeing the huge improvements. Thanks for listening and your support. I'm with you guys. Love you. Namaste. Woo, I almost lost my ukulele.